Well, this mini album made with the Mariposa paper is finally complete. This was actually one of the first mini albums I had started working on when I started making YouTube videos a few months ago, but this was just such a hard paper line for me to figure out, and it was originally going to be a gift from my mom, but I found another paper line with Webster's pages that I'm going to be using instead. So I had started this album and I finished it with one of my friends. She was wanting to make a album with a whole bunch of pictures of her friends. So since I had already started this one, we went ahead and finished this with her photos. So in my previous, one of my very first YouTube videos, I demonstrated this flower right here. I made this one by cutting it out on the Cricut and then dyed it with the Tim Holtz inks along with Perfect Pearls, and it just made a beautiful carnation. And then this one, there's a lot of YouTube videos on this, on how to make this flower using another Tim Holtz method. That's the rose. And then I just put some ribbons and I made this little stick pin. I just E6000 a couple of beads onto this jewelry pin thing. I made these tags again with the Cricut. I thought I glued them in, but I guess I didn't. And then I heat embossed them. And then I added glossy accents on the cover here. So I don't know if that really shows up in the camera. Hopefully it does. Then I used one of those Tim Holtz charms, affixed some of the paper to it with a butterfly. I attached it with liquid glass, and so that just dries clear, and it's a nice charm there. And I added a tassel. This one is from atreasurenest.com. You'll see that haul video as well. So when I open this, we've already put the pictures in it. So on this side, it has the Mariposa paper and some butterflies on the top. And then here I added a little bit more of glossy accents on some of these butterflies. Again, I'm not sure if it's really showing, but we added glossy accents to these, and then I made this little book here. And so it fits photos inside. Let's see if I can open this. Oh, some adhesive is on it. There we go. So that fits a couple of photos. There's a photo and journaling on the back, and then also a photo fits there. So we slide this back. This is just a butterfly that I fussy cut out of the paper and then put glossy accents on top of it. So it's the little corner piece for that booklet. The next page I did heat embossing here. Let me see if this slides out. Well, first I just regular embossed the acetate on the Cuttlebug and then put some ink on top of it. And then I took these these were all white flowers, and I dyed all of these with the Tim Holtz inks and Perfect Pearls. So those are all hand dyed. All of those were originally white, but now they match the paper perfectly. Then I made this little trifold thing here. Let me see if I can open this with one hand. So it flips and it flips, and then inside we made all these tags. So the paper on the front was so pretty, so we just took this one and added glossy accents to that butterfly to make it nice and shiny, and then just added a photo on the back. The back again is spritzed with Tim Holtz Distress ink and Perfect Pearls mixed into those mini misters. This is just a regular envelope. You can kind of see the envelope when I take this tag out. Let me take another one out. You can see it's one of those yellow envelopes. So here she can mat another photo if she wants. This one is another piece from the paper. I glossy accented the little butterfly. And then another photo fits on the back. And then we did one more over here as well. That one is just a little bit of glossy accents on this little butterfly at the bottom. So that's that page there. And it just closes up like so and ties real nicely. And I added a nice little three-dimensional sticker again from the Mariposa line. It's with die cuts with a view. Then here, this is actually a paper sack. So the paper sack, I'm sorry, I'm just like all over the place now. This is the paper sack. So here I have the bottom of it, and then we included a little tag in here with a photo, It slides in there, big butterfly, and then at the top there's a whole bunch of pictures inside of this pocket. We handmade these. These were using the Nestabilities dies. Cut out those scallops, then ran them through the Cuttlebug, and then put some Distress ink on top of them. Got a little chipboard button and tied in some twine. On this side, I used the I Am Roses gardenia flowers. Again, we made 2 of our own flowers and put those on there, as well as some Prima bling, and then just simply matted that photo there. This one, we fussy cut out some butterflies from the paper, so they're double layered here and put on with dimensionals to make them pop out. So that was just a really simple one. And then over here, I handmade this flower. This is using that new burlap that I just bought the other day. So we ran this through the Sizzix die, the flowers die. And so I did the burlap, ran these through the circle to make the lollipop, and just layered a whole bunch of them together after heating those. So that's how we made that little flower. Again, we fussy cut some more butterflies and double layered those with dimensionals. This is a pocket, so it just slides out so she can add some journaling on this sheet of paper here. And then this actually folds open different directions. So it actually fits like 5 different photos on it. And then this flower just kind of holds it in place. It doesn't really go very far. Then this page was really neat. We added a whole bunch of different things to this. We did the glossy accents on the butterfly here and kind of outlined it so it really stands out, along with this little butterfly here. And then down here I took that Tim Holtz Flourish die on Sizzix, ran it through some chipboard, used some Lindy Stamp Gang heat embossing powder on it, and then it just holds a picture, or she can add additional tags and things like that to this page. Over here is the other flourish that comes on that same die. So we did that one again with Lindy Stamp Gang as well, glued it down, and then all of these pictures are just kind of tucked in here like a big pocket, and then did some more glossy accents on this butterfly, and that's the last page. Oops, let me slide this picture in here. She just found a box for it yesterday at Tuesday morning, so she'll be storing it in that. But this is the completed album. Oh, and we did the Always Remember stamp inside of another Tim Holtz little frame there. So this album is finally complete. When my Webster's Pages warehouse sale haul comes in, I'll do that video. That should be here probably in the next few days. And then I'll start working on the project for my mom, which I'm really excited about. So I can't wait to show y'all that one. But thanks for watching.